the Swamp, the giant that the head ball coach awakened, one that thrived in urban renewal, and now one where only the Gators get out alive. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the Mississippi State Bulldogs taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Mississippi State about to boot it away as we start the festivities. Fielded in the end zone, it's Whalen. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Florida's offense will get first crack at it today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will.
Oh, out of space. The 30. What a play to get inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved the touchdown. They are really clicking along. First to touchdown, Gator. Great job by the back on the option.
Coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did, and they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. From inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bulldogs offense has the ball for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. Two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Catch in the middle. It's Marquez. Breaks into the open. How about this freshman leading him on the chase and making the big play after the catch? And the Bulldogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They'll run play action. Under fire. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate. And you tell them, they'll get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
It's complete to the left. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll pull it on the read. On the move at the 30. Found the seam on the touchdown Bulldogs. Once he got some room, it was over.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. The give to the back. Turning it on. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Rushes on him. Flips it out in the flat. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved him forward just a few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking downfield, it's James. Plucks it out of the air. Got room at the 35. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
Bringing the heat. Makes the grab. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the air on first down. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Florida! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First play of the period will be a second down. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's...
Oh, he's got some space. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating an explosive play.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Johnson looking to throw. Got his man. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The Bulldogs are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will play dividends.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. They'll leave it with him. He gets it inside the 25. They'll stop him at the 24. Not enough for the first down, and it's a fourth down decision time coming. Here comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
You'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Now on first down from the 28. Back to throw, it's James. Makes the grab. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. They'll run it from the gun. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5. And the Gators with the first and 10. Making side adjustments here. Looking to the big tight end. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Looking deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact, so it's okay.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Gator!
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation, so let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
So after touchdown, Florida! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. So a drive there of 82 yards, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Johnson wants to throw it. Zings it complete to the right.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
They're looking to throw on second and short. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Defense might bring the house here. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Gonna look downfield again. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Bulldogs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And that's crazy. 1 second you're the offense, and you're thinking 2nd and inches, we're taking a shot, we're in a great spot, and then you give up a sack, and now all of a sudden you're in 3rd and long, and you're thinking, uh-oh, we got to convert this. We're giving the ball right back to our opponent.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He splits the uprights. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Leaves it with the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air, it's James. Going for the big play. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Working that left side now. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And the try is no good. After the missed field goal, still an 8-point game, and guys, more importantly, still a one-possession game. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to...
There he goes! Picks up the first down, still moving. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
To the ground. He's got it again. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
It's complete. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Johnson looking to throw. He lost one down the sideline. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Finds a little space. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Gators come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give from the gun. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Touchdown, Gator! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How efficient have they been as they fake it, the kicker's looking to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here's the return from inside his 10. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, you're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Right on the money. That's the way to get it out of your own end. Takes it all the way up to the 25 before going out of bounds. A first down for the offense. Johnson wants to throw it. They get him a rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Curse coming off the edge, the freak. It was a nightmare, so hard for our guys to block. We felt like game day was easier than what we faced in practice. And I tell you, this D-line by the Gators, what they got this year, they are special.
The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. The give on the inside. That is is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fires one high and deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes the grab. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Florida. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Johnson looking to throw. Working on the right. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got a man. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at him. If you do that and you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick 6. So really good job by the quarterback there, using his eyes to manipulate the defense.
And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it on the left. Off and running. Touchdown, Gator! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. They go back to work in the final period of this one. gives it on the option. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Lost one deep down the right side. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Lowers those pads. He goes out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and they switch the ends of the field quickly. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the tight end. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. They'll line up for a second down play. Now the play fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Back to pass, it's Mung. And they can't make the connection on third down.
And obviously, you're never going to point to one individual play over the course of a game, but that right there is basically a microcosm of the day it's been for this offense. They have not been able to get points up on the scoreboard because they simply can't.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch, and listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to, and this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
He'll try to tack on one more. Smashes it through for the PAT. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Tulane has the lead right now, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Yeoman Stadium. They're up by 4 over Northern Illinois. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got his man quickly. Breaks into the open. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks, and it's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. And the Gators with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Little touch pass to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to move the sticks on third down. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. The Gators come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to power their way ahead. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Touchdown, Florida! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. beep, beep, beep. You know what that is? That's the garbage truck unloading the garbage time points right now.
And those garbage time points do count, though. And you're still playing the game, keep fighting, but it is that time when it's over, and nobody's really paying attention. Nobody's listening to me, or you, Reese, which not necessarily a bad thing.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air, it's Monk. He's got his man. Hard running there.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Fakes the grab. Turning it on. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Still firing away as he'll go down swinging. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is complete. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.